Okay, and we're back. And now a word from these sponsors. All right, Living House, you ready to go?
Yep.
Here we go. Name the main organ of the nervous system in human beings.
Time.
The brain. What are bowline, sheepshank, and clove hitch?
Snakes.
No, knots. What's another name for the Yellow River?
黄河。黄河。
Nope, the Yangtze River. What would I call a pair of lenses which correct defective eyesight?
Contacts.
No.
Okay.
Glasses. This lens or combination of lenses that causes objects to look larger than they would appear to the naked eye is usually held in the hand.
Magnifying glass.
Correct. If my sight is limited and I see things clearly that are close and less clearly as they recede, what is my condition called?
Farsight.
No, nearsightedness. A stand-in batter for someone in baseball is called a pinch hitter. A decorative container filled with candies or toys which blindfolded children try to break is part of a traditional Mexican...
Pinata.
Correct, a piñata. What Caribbean country grows the highly valued Blue Mountain coffee?
Cuba.
No, Jamaica. Which European explorer discovered Jamaica?
Christopher Columbus.
Correct. What is the capital of Manitoba?
Winnipeg. Winnipeg.
Okay, remember to wait for your name to be called. Winnipeg is correct. What's the capital of Michigan?
Time.
Lansing. What's the capital of Prince Edward Island?
St. John's.
No, it's Charlottetown. What's the capital of British Columbia?
Victoria.
Correct. What's the capital of New Brunswick?
St. John's.
No, it's Fredericton. What was the first Canadian Major League Baseball franchise?
Time.
The Montreal Expos. How many South American countries are entirely north of the equator?
60.
No, 4. In the game of chess, what is another name for the rook?
Time.
Castle.
Correct. What vast area of the earth gets the most sunshine?
Time.
The Sahara Desert. What is the word for a restaurant in which a customer buys food at a counter and then serves themselves?
A buffet.
Correct. On June 6, 1944, the Allied Expeditionary Force invaded Europe by landing on the beaches of Normandy. What is this day known as?
D-Day. D-Day.
D-Day is correct. The beaches of Normandy face what narrow body of water?
The English Channel.
That's correct. Canadian troops helped to take 2 of the 5 beaches. One was called Gold, and the other was named after what Roman goddess?
Juno.
Juno is correct. What is the capital of the Dominican Republic?
Time.
Santo Domingo. Name the country immediately south of Israel.
Time.
It's Egypt. In what country is Europe located? In what country in Europe is Mainz located?
Ukraine.
Sorry?
Ukraine.
No, Germany. On which of the Great Lakes is Cleveland, Ohio located?
Time.
Lake Erie. Give me the common name for the female of these species. What's a female deer called?
A doe.
Correct. What's a female elephant called?
Time.
A cow. What is a female horse called?
Pony.
No, a mare. What would I call a bank cashier who accepts deposits and payouts?
A banker.
Nope, a teller. What do the initials RRSP stand for?
Time.
Registered Retirement Savings Plan. Name the most westerly European country.
Time.
Iceland. What famous mountain is often photographed on film of the same name?
Mount Everest.
No, Mount Fuji. What is the word for a light current of air or a soft, gentle wind?
A breeze.
Correct. Who killed Alexander Hamilton in a duel?
Time.
Aaron Burr. Who was a Japanese emperor during World War II?
Emperor Hirohito.
That's correct. Feline is the adjectival form of a word relating to what creature?
Cat.
A cat is correct. What is the longest river in Canada?
Time.
And it's the Mackenzie. Thank you, Levine House. Well done. It's tough to go first. I appreciate it.
So good. I hate that.
Up next is Stanton House.
Guys, we're not muted. Guys, we're not muted. Guys, we're not muted.
Yeah, let's go, Levine! Go, Levine, go! It's
gonna be Rosie, Sora, Bonnie, and
Hey, works for me. I thought we were going to have Travis for Levine House. It's all just a bit of fun, really.
Miss Platt. I want to go by catch because my other team also has an Anna.
yeah.
Woo! Okay. Oh, that was me. Okay. Thank you. So do we. Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, they're doing the scoreboard there, too.
Be competitive, Jenny. Beat them.
Was that pace okay for you, Julie? Okay. Yeah.
IMOGEN. Can they hear us yet?
Correct. So I finished 3 seconds.
I really hope
So that
so.
went pretty well.
I don't think so.
There was one of these things that screwed up, so it asked the question, so it crossed out
Really?
north. And written in
That's
center.
okay. We can
But
do
then the
this.
answer
I
was
believe in
actually
us.
north. So that was the Israel question. So I had to think of the answer on the fly. Because of, yeah. Okay. Are we all ready to go here?
Who knows?
Let's go through the
Are
buzzers.
they doing the wave? Are they doing the wave? No, what are they doing? Okay. Oh
Okay.
no.
Is the booth ready? Are we good? Okay. Stanton House, welcome. It's your first time. We should do another thing like they do in Jeopardy where we ask a little bit about you. So, Catch, tell me a little bit about yourself. You don't have to. Okay, we'll move on. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Question 1. What Russian scientist used dogs to study conditioned reflexes?
Pavlov?
Correct. In Greek mythology, name the creature with the head, arms, and torso of a man and the body and legs of a horse.
Centaur.
Correct. In the Archie comics, what is Jughead's last name?
Jones.
Correct. Which Indian river is sacred to the Hindus?
Ganges.
Correct. Prior to the euro, I'll give you the currency, you give me the country. What country used to use the lira?
Greece.
No, Italy. Where is the shilling used?
Britain.
I'll give that one. It's also Austria. And where is the escuado used?
Puerto Rico.
Close, Portugal. In which Italian city are Michelangelo and Dante buried?
Florence.
Correct. What is the smallest independent state in Asia?
Vietnam.
Incorrect. It's Singapore. In what George Orwell novel is the following? Some animals being more equal than others.
Animal Farm.
That's correct. Name one of the 2 former Toronto Maple Leafs that own their own donut stores.
Tim Hortons.
Tim Horton works, yes. In Mr. Adams' night school class of 10 students, 2 students are absent. What percentage is present?
80.
Correct. How many days are there from June the 25th to August 25th?
Time.
61. The time is 16:45. And how many hours will it be 8:45?
8.
No, 16. What metal makes up the surface area of the Statue of Liberty?
Copper.
Correct. Which NHL goalie popularized the face mask?
Richard.
No, Jacques Plante. What is the capital of Bermuda?
Time.
Go ahead.
Oh, Havana.
No, Hamilton. What is the science of celestial bodies called?
Astronomy.
Correct. Who founded Quebec City?
Cartier.
Nope, Samuel de Champlain. What is the chemical symbol for mercury?
HG.
Correct. For what purpose would a man use a product called Grecian formula?
Time.
To dye his hair. Name this large region in the Northwest Territories of Canada that became a separate Canadian territory in 1999.
None of it?
Correct. Name the painting medium that uses the yolks of eggs.
Oil painting.
Tempura. Tempura is different. Identify the sport from an excerpt of the rules. The surface of the ball is dimpled to improve accuracy and distance of flight.
Golf.
Correct. You shall not pass go. You shall not collect $200.
Monopoly.
Correct. A game consists of 25 innings, 50 shoes being pitched by each player.
Cricket.
No, horseshoes. The bishop always moves on the diagonal.
True.
Chess is the game we were looking for.
Okay, yeah.
In 1938, Adolf Hitler was named Man of the Year for which magazine?
Time.
Time it is. What Canadian musician was a member of Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young?
Time.
Neil Young. Name one of the 2 zodiac signs associated with water.
Aquarius.
Correct. In which sport would I find Anna Kournikova, Martina Hingis, and Venus Williams?
Tennis.
Correct. Who was the first Englishman to circumnavigate the globe?
Time.
Francis Drake. Dialysis is a blood cleansing procedure used by patients with disorders of which organs?
The eye.
Kidneys. Which 2 words sounding the same mean in one case in favor of and in the other a number?
4.
4 is right. With which decade of the 20th century would I associate the Great Depression and the Dust Bowl?
The 30s.
Correct. What decade saw D-Day?
40s.
Correct. In what decade was the maple leaf flag adopted for Canada?
00.
Nope, 1960s, 1965 to be precise. What is the name of the NHL franchise in Florida?
Tampa Bay Lightning.
Correct. In what sport are the terms hooker and scrimmage used? Scrummage.
Hockey?
No, that would be rugby. Thank you very much. Well done, Stanton House. Great job.
No.
Oh my god.
3, 2, 1.
Team that'll be coming up next once we've had the opportunity to sanitize the microphones will be Lonsdale's house. You're going to be up next, Lonsdale's. It was great when Rintaro was singing. Everyone was singing along, and then the people, these house directors, sent clips of their houses singing along. It was really amazing. Quite wonderful. Okay, Lonsdale's coming up. Totally. Is this on?
Adam. Hello.
Chai and the Unabomber.
17.
Is this on? All right. Remember, boys, to wait until your name has been called before you answer, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Lonsdale's house. We ready?
Mm-hmm. You'll see.
Here we go. What brand of lemon lime soft drink sounds like an elf?
Sprite.
Correct. In Greek mythology, Daedalus invented a labyrinth. What's another word for this complicated path from a...
Maze.
Correct. The inventor of scuba gear is a famous oceanographer who often produced documentary films about his voyages. Who is this Frenchman?
Jean-Jacques.
No, Jacques Cousteau is the correct answer. Who was Beatrix Potter?
Harry Potter's sister.
No, she was an author. In which country were the first modern Olympics held at the end of the last century?
Japan.
No, Greece. Who was the first non-human to win an Oscar?
A horse.
No, Mickey Mouse. In Canada, we call it a postal code. What is it called in the United States?
Zip code.
Zip code.
Zip code.
Okay, wait for your name to be called. Give me the square root of 144.
12.
Correct. In a Disney film, what did Doc and his cohorts do while they worked?
Whistle.
Correct. What white can be seen when a sea or a lake is rough?
The white cap.
Correct. What white leads to Westminster Abbey?
Snow.
No, Whitehall. What white covers up one's faults or failings or a scruffy fence?
White lies.
Whitewash. Thinking of short stories, what is the word that defines hinting at what will happen later in the story?
Foreshadowing.
Correct. What is the nationality of the great composer Tchaikovsky?
Slovakian.
No, he's Russian. In what country are wild dogs called dingoes?
Australia.
Correct. If a flag is partially lowered for a solemn occasion, it is said to be at what?
Half mast.
Correct. Which famous monument is in Agra, India?
Taj Mahal.
Taj Mahal is correct. Name the capital city of Cuba.
Havana.
Havana is correct. Wait for your name, please.
Yeah, sorry.
The Manhattan Project designed and built a specific item. What was the deadly item that it...
Atomic bomb.
Correct. Name the Klondike poet who wrote The Cremation of Sam McGee.
John.
No, Robert W. Service. What term is used to refer to a cattle thief?
Cattle thief.
No, rustler. What distinctive character defines animals classified as marsupials? They carry their young in a pouch. What is the product of 3, 7, and 2?
42.
Correct. What is the process by which iron ore is refined?
Alchemy.
No,
No.
smelting.
Smelting.
In what year did the Titanic sink?
1844.
1912. Which two words that are spelled differently but sound the same mean edge or rim and a person who pays to live in someone's house?
A lodger. A lodger.
Nope, a border or a border. Ulysses and Paris fought on opposite sides of what legendary war?
Trojan War.
Correct. What was the Roman god of war?
Mars.
Correct. What condition of the body results from having 3 number 21 chromosomes?
Down syndrome.
Correct. Which of Batman's enemies carries an umbrella?
The penguin.
Correct. What port on Lake Superior is a major terminal for shipping grain? Thunder Bay. How many quarters are there in a $3.75?
16.
No, 15. How many pieces of pie would I have if I cut 7 pies into quarters?
28.
Correct. Who wrote the famous poem In Flanders Fields, recited each year on Remembrance Day?
John A. McDonald.
No, John McCrae.
Sure.
Given that Doc, Dopey, Sneezy, and Sleepy are 4 of the 7 dwarves, who are the other 3? Grumpy, Bashful, and Happy. Which Canadian invented basketball?
I don't know.
James Naismith.
Correct. What is the name for the large spiraling drill used to dig wells and holes for fence posts?
Jackhammer.
Nope, an auger. What number cannot be written in Roman numerals?
Pi.
No, 0. What is the second letter of the Greek alphabet?
Beta.
Correct. In which country would I find the city of Rio de Janeiro?
Brazil.
Brazil. Yep, correct. The elephant represents the U.S. Republican Party. Which animal represents the Democrats?
Donkey.
Correct. And that's
It's a
time.
donkey.
Well done, Lonsdale's House. Good job. Well done. His Lonsdale's going nuts. And they're done.
That trivia! What? We're still unmuted. Good job, Morgan. Guys, we're still unmuted. Guys, we're John. Creating Canada. Hi.
Up next, we sanitize is Strathcona House. Strathcona House, you're up next. You can applaud Strathcona House. Here we go, Strathcona. Well done.
Hannah. What's it so called? Hannah.
Can we make them wear masks
Yeah.
if they're in the same cohort? Sorry? For pictures? Oh, for pictures. Okay.
Should we take them off?
It's fine with me. I don't know. I think it's fine if you want to. Okay. Ready to go here, team? Just remember to wait until Ms. Platt says your name before you answer. Okay, great. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. In which Canadian city is the Chateau Laurier located?
Quebec.
No, it's in Ottawa. Traditionally, in which town was Jesus born?
Bethlehem.
Correct. What shape-related room of the White House symbolizes presidential power?
Oval.
Correct. What is the name of the area in the Atlantic Ocean where many ships and planes?
Bermuda Triangle.
Correct. According to Stats Canada, this lake is considered the largest in Canada when its United States area is included.
Superior?
Correct. Which province has the largest total area in Canada?
Nunavut.
No, Quebec. What is the attractive force that holds atoms together in compounds?
Time.
A chemical bond. What is used in most internal combustion engines to provide the electrical spark, which ignites the air-fueled mixture in the cylinder?
Time.
The spark plug. Some people are green with envy. Others are cowardly. What color do we use?
Blue.
No, yellow. Which cities are served by the following airports? Pearson Airport.
Toronto.
Correct. LaGuardia.
New York.
Correct. Dorval.
Time.
Montreal. And finally, Gatwick.
Time.
That's London. In Roman mythology, he is the god of love, son of Mercury and Venus, and is usually represented as a winged boy with bows and arrows.
Cupid.
Correct. Who was the host of the quiz show Jeopardy?
Alex Trebek.
R.I.P. Which prime minister served for 22 years, the longest in Canadian politics?
Pierre Trudeau.
No, William Lyon Mackenzie King. This country's flag has black, yellow, and red vertical stripes of equal width.
Germany.
Close. Belgium. Hirohito was the emperor of which country?
Japan.
Correct. What Danish creator of children's stories gave us the...
Hans Christian Andersen.
Correct. What term, the subject of an Andersen story, describes a person who may not be beautiful at first, but
Ugly duckling.
correct. Louis Braille invented a rated point system of writing and reading.
Braille.
No, blind people. In which country is the Black Forest located?
Germany.
Correct. What grows in paddy fields?
Rice.
Correct. Which story tells of a wooden puppet that comes to...
Pinocchio.
Correct. What word means a gradual increase in the volume of a musical instrument?
Crescendo.
Correct. What kind of snake bit Cleopatra?
Time.
The asp. What is the most densely populated province in Canada?
Time.
Prince Edward Island. In the cell, what organelle is the powerhouse that...
Mitochondria.
Correct. In what Indian city was Mahatma Gandhi assassinated?
Time.
Calcutta. What geological period falls between the Cretaceous period and the Triassic period?
Time.
The Jurassic period. In what ocean is Ellesmere Island located?
Time.
The Arctic. The failure of what crop was the cause of the famous famine in Ireland?
Potato.
Correct. What is a group of owls called?
Time.
A parliament. What European war ended in the year 1648?
War of the Roses.
No, the 30 Years' War. What is another name for riboflavin?
Time.
Vitamin B2. Who was punished for falling in love with his own reflection?
Narcissus.
Correct. Another word for the voice box in which houses the vocal cords to make sounds for speech?
Larynx.
Correct. The Edible Woman was a celebrated early novel by this Canadian writer.
Time.
Margaret Atwood. What does the acronym OPEC stand for?
Time.
The Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries. How many liberal prime ministers were there between World War II and 1980?
0.
There were 4. What is a period of play called in a polo match?
Time.
It's called a chukker. In which country are Angel Falls?
America.
No, Venezuela. Tom Cruise was nominated for Best Actor for his role in which film?
Time.
Jerry Maguire. The Russian alphabet is also known by what name?
Time.
The Cyrillic alphabet. What would I use a hydrometer to measure? Humidity of the air. Thank you very much, Strathcona. Ripley's house. People are booing. I haven't heard that before.
Yeah. Can we take off our masks?
Once the photos are done.
Devin? Yeah. Moose?
Fedor. Yeah, Feder. It's exactly
Take your
Feder.
masks off now, boys.
Feder.
Yep, go ahead.
Yeah, Fedor.
Take it all the way off, though. There you go. All right, you boys ready?
Yep.
Okay, 5 minutes. Remember to wait until Ms. Platt says your name.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, here we go. In which island country did voodoo originate?
Time.
Haiti. What is the main ingredient in gazpacho soup?
Mushroom.
No, tomatoes. What name is given to a line connecting any 2 points in a circle?
Radius.
No, a chord. A name given to the skull and crossbones flag?
Happy Jack.
Nope, the Jolly Roger.
Jolly Roger.
Close. What slang name would I call a person who misrepresents his or her golf handicap?
Time.
A sandbagger. What element has the highest electronegativity?
Time.
Fluorine. What famous criminal was first known as the Lethal Apron?
Jack the Ripper.
It was Jack the Ripper. How many states and territories make up Australia?
5.
Close. 6. The pitcher and the catcher in a baseball game together form what unit?
Time.
The battery. Exceeded only by the sun and the moon, what planet is the third brightest object in the sky?
Venus.
Venus is correct. Wait for your name, please. Where is the lowest point below sea level in the Western Hemisphere?
The Mariana Trench.
Nope, the Death Valley. What is the 5-letter word for a male duck?
Time.
A drake. The Sicilian Gates is a pass through the Taurus Mountains in what country in Asia Minor?
Japan.
Nope, Turkey. Which English chemist studied the effects of electric currents on compounds?
Time.
Sir Humphrey Davy. Comprised of 538 members, what is the body of representatives that formally elects a president and vice president of the United States?
Congress.
Nope, it's the Electoral College. Name the country in which you would find Mount Egmont and Mount Cook.
United States.
Nope, New Zealand. By definition, what does an oblique triangle not have? Go ahead.
2 sides of the same length.
No, a right angle. Who was the first wife of Napoleon?
Time.
Josephine. In Japanese currency, how many sen does it take to make a yen?
10.
No, 100. Who was the first American president to be assassinated?
Abraham Lincoln.
Correct. Which instrument did Chopin play?
Piano.
Correct. His thoughts were published in a little red book. Who was he?
Time.
Chairman Mao. Reykjavik is the capital of which country?
Norway.
Close. Iceland. Where did the Great Fire take place in 1666?
London.
Correct. What type of trees make up the largest forest in the world?
No.
No, it's conifers. What is a female fox called?
Time.
A vixen. What are stigma, sepals, and antlers part of? Anthers part of?
Time.
A flower. Where would you find a delta?
A river.
I'll accept a river. Which Greek philosopher was made to commit suicide by drinking hemlock?
Aristotle.
Close. Socrates. What is the largest island in the Mediterranean?
Cyprus.
Time.
Sicily.
Brazil.
What age followed the Bronze Age?
Brazil.
The Iron Age.
Correct. What is the old name for Taiwan?
Japan.
Time.
Formosa. What is the highest mountain in North America?
What's it called? Denali.
Sorry?
Denali.
I'll accept that. Yep. What is the difference between a tortoise and a turtle?
Diego.
Black.
Nope. A tortoise lives on land and a turtle at sea. What famous artist spent 4 years painting the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel?
Diego.
Michelangelo.
Correct. What language is spoken in Austria?
German.
Correct. Of which Australian state is Brisbane the capital?
Time.
Queensland. What does an anometer measure?
Devin.
Voltage.
Nope. Wind. What disease recorded its last ever case in Somalia in 1977?
Time.
Smallpox. Which peninsula is shared by Spain and Portugal?
Diego.
Italy.
No, it's the Iberian Peninsula. Thanks very much, Ripley's.
I think we're
They're complaining about the questions. Always going to complain. All right, thank you, Ripley's. Up next is Kay's House. Kay's House is up next.
Roxy. Annie. Arnica.
Sienna. Mine doesn't work. Okay.
All right, are we ready, Kay's House?
Uh-huh.
Okay, first question. Here we go. What is meant by the medical acronym DOA?
Dead on arrival.
Correct. For which NHL hockey team have Steve Thomas, Matt Sundin, and Austin Matthews played?
Toronto Maple Leafs.
Correct. Which 19th century scientist based Origin of the Species on his findings in the Galapagos Islands?
Charles Darwin.
Correct. What is the spot on the dartboard where the highest points are scored?
Bullseye.
No, triple 20. Which Canadian figure skater was the first person to perform successfully a quadruple jump in competition?
Kate.
Nope, Kurt Browning. Which actor on Friends is Canadian?
Matt LeBlanc.
No, Matthew Perry. What is the atomic number of aluminum?
AL.
Nope, it's 13. What does a red flag with a diagonal white stripe warn of?
High wind.
Nope, divers below. What was the nickname of Queen Mary, the first child of Henry VIII?
Bloody Mary.
Yes, it was. What position does Snoopy play on Charlie Brown's baseball team?
Hitter?
No, shortstop. How many legs does a crab have?
6.
Nope, 10. What is the name of Canada's first national park?
Yellowstone? Oh, sorry.
Sorry, it's not Yellowstone, it's Banff. The flag of what country is found in the upper left corner of the Fijian flag?
England.
I'll accept it. Which insect makes up its nest from chewed up mud or wood?
Ants.
Nope, a wasp. Which black birds live in the Tower of London?
Raven.
Ravens is correct. What is the fandango?
A dance.
It's a dance. What is 7/8 of 56?
2.
No, it's 49. Which country did Burke and Willis explore?
China.
No, Australia. What do the letters of the acronym RADAR stand for?
Time.
Radio detection and ranging. What republic gained its independence from Britain in 1937?
Canada.
No, the Republic of Ireland. In which country would I find the North Wall or the Wailing Wall?
Israel.
Correct. What is the name of the kind of painting done on still damp plaster?
Mosaic.
Nope, a fresco. What is my problem if I have myopia?
Deaf.
No, nearsightedness. What is the Roman numeral for 700?
X.
Nope, DCC. Popularized by a U2 song, what is November the 21st, 1920 better known as?
Time.
Bloody Sunday. Which two cultures clashed in the Punic Wars?
Two cultures.
Nope, Rome and Carthage. Subjecting crystalline calcium carbonate to heat results in the formation of what substance?
Water?
Nope, marble. In the late 19th century work of Jules Verne and H.G. Wells began what specific literary genre?
Science fiction.
Correct. In what currency do they use in the Philippines?
Euros.
No, the peso. The sum of two numbers is 18. The larger is 8 more than the smaller. What is it? Nope, 13. What three-dimensional figure has 6 equal-sized faces?
Cube.
Correct. What are the 3 R's for anyone who is concerned for the environment?
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Correct. What device measures engine revolutions?
The ruler.
No, a tachometer. Who was the first human in space?
Neil Armstrong.
No, Yuri Gagarin. How is momentum calculated?
Time.
Mass times velocity. What is the more common name for the clavicle?
The bone by your neck.
No, the collarbone. What was the French leader at Waterloo?
Napoleon.
Correct. The immortal bard is better known as who?
Shakespeare.
Correct. The Iron Lady is better known as?
The USSR.
No, Margaret Thatcher. And that's it. All right. Thank you very much, Kay's House. That wasn't good. Up next is Duxbury House. Duxbury House. Come on up, boys.
DOC. MADOC. 1D.
Any F's in there? No. And a G. Silent G. Hmm.
Yeah, CK. Go ahead.
You guys can take your masks off if you like. All right. You boys ready? Everyone ready? And we go. Which European country bears a vertical tricolor flag of green, white, and red?
Italy.
Italy is correct. Wait for your name. Name any 2 of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
War and famine.
Correct. What 2-word term is the study of ocean plants and animals and their ecological relationship?
Marine biology.
Correct. What is the world's largest desert?
Sahara.
Correct. What environmental group was founded in Vancouver in 1970 to oppose nuclear testing?
Time.
Greenpeace. What is the capital of the Republic of Ireland?
Dublin.
Correct. What type of cards does one associate with the telling of fortunes?
Carrot.
Correct. Give the common name for the chemical formula O3.
Ozone.
Ozone is correct. Wait for your name, please. Meaning the great conqueror, Temujin was the Mongolian nickname of whom?
Genghis Khan.
Correct. What distinction does the cheetah hold?
Fastest land animal.
Correct. What brand of vodka does Bond usually drink?
Time.
Smirnoff. Who is famous for his bathtub cry of Eureka, Eureka?
Time.
Archimedes. What city central to Islamic faith is home of the Kaaba?
Time.
Mecca. Which British king took back the throne upon the collapse of Cromwell's Commonwealth?
King Henry.
Nope, Charles II. Considered the father of English literature, who introduced iambic pentameter into English verse?
William Shakespeare.
Nope, Geoffrey Chaucer. What is the chemical symbol of the element chromium?
CR.
That's correct. Name the 2 largest cities in Scotland.
Time.
Glasgow and Edinburgh. Love apple was the early name for what fruit?
Pear.
Nope, a tomato. What smooth or striated cables pull on the bones to make motion possible?
Tendons.
Nope, muscles. This man won Best Director Oscar for Schindler's List.
Time.
Steven Spielberg.
That's correct. In America, the diet refers to a program to lose weight. If I were in Japan, what would I be referring to if I mentioned the diet?
Time.
Parliament. In Greek mythology, Notus, Boreas, and Zephyrus were gods of what?
Time.
Which French king was known as the Sun King?
Time.
Louis XIV. What term is used to signify 2 strokes under par in golf?
Eagle.
Correct. Name the Greek goddess of love and beauty.
Aphrodite.
Correct. What is the number 900 in Roman numerals?
MC.
Nope, CM. Close. Who lost a glass slipper on her way home?
Cinderella.
Correct. What is the usual name for the sugar found in milk?
Cream.
Nope, lactose. Who invented the light bulb?
Thomas Edison.
Correct. The Medici family ruled what Italian city?
Time.
Florence. What famous volcano erupted on the west coast of North America in 1980?
Time.
Mount St. Helens. What Canadian team played their first American League Baseball game in 1977?
The Toronto Blue Jays.
That's correct. Wait for your name. What planet's day lasts the equivalent of 176 Earth days?
Mercury.
Correct. What British admiral was known as the hero of Trafalgar?
Nelson.
Correct. From A to Z in the Greek alphabet. Never mind. In Greek mythology, who is the god of wine and merriment?
Dionysus.
That's correct. What is the name given to a stamp collector?
Time.
Philatheist. Who penned the dubious bestseller Mein Kampf?
Hitler.
Correct. What would you play if it was a Stradivarius?
Time.
A violin. What is the square root of 961?
26.
31. What word is used to describe the rules and customs of courtly behavior of medieval knights?
Courtship.
No, chivalry. Good effort there, Ducks.
Ready, boys? Cheer. Cheer. Go, go. Let's go!
Grove's house is up. So this is supposed to be the powerhouse, eh?
you're Anna, I'm Catch? Okay. Oh,
Charlotte.
Sorry? Yeah, we're doing well. We got 4 more to go. Yeah, we're ticking along nicely. Okay. Are we all ready to go here? Brilliant. And here we go. In which city does the International Court of Justice sit?
Rome,
Nope, The Hague. In what London monument would I encounter beefeaters?
Big Ben,
Nope, the Tower of London. What celebrated city is the capital of Nepal?
Kathmandu.
Sorry?
Kathmandu.
Kathmandu is correct. What sort of breakfast condiment is made from Seville oranges?
Marmalade.
Correct. In what body system would I find the following? Capillaries, the aorta, and veins.
the heart,
Circulatory system. In what sport do you encounter frames?
golf,
Bowling. What was the occupation of Hansel and Gretel's father?
a woodsman,
Yeah, I'll accept that. In what book of the Bible would you find the 10 Commandments? Exodus is right. What parallel of latitude forms the border between Canada and the United?
49,
Correct. This homework will take me a year to finish. Of what literary device is this?
hyperbole,
Hyperbole is right. Wait for your name, please. Who wrote Into the Wild?
Time.
John Krakauer. In what Broadway play would you encounter Officer Krupke?
Oliver,
No, West Side Story. What does an entomologist study? Yeah, I'll accept that. Do stalactites point up or down?
down,
Correct. In Canada, we call the organization the Red Cross. What do they call it in an Arab country?
the Blue Cross,
No, the Red Crescent. What is the name of Superman's father? Yeah, correct. Who abducted Helen of Troy?
Paris,
Correct. Who killed the Minotaur on Crete?
Jason,
No, Theseus. To the nearest 5, how many bones are there in the human body?
263,
No, 206. What do you call a person who draws maps?
Cartographer.
Correct. Translate the Latin phrase tempus fugit.
time is getting away,
No, time flies. In physics, work equals force multiplied by what?
distance, displacement,
Correct. Distance is correct. What musical genre is associated with Verdi, Monteverdi, and Donizetti?
jazz,
Opera. What is being measured with the quantity 3 meters per second per second?
acceleration,
Correct. Shakespeare's plays are categorized into 3 subgenres. Name them.
comedy, tragedy, epic,
And history is the third. What unit is common to both work and energy?
joules,
Correct. The famous Hall of Mirrors is located in which French palace? Correct. What astronomical distance measures 5 quadrillion and 800?
Light years.
Correct. What celestial body is approximately 93 million miles away from the Earth?
Alpha Centauri,
No, the sun. What celestial body is approximately 238,860 miles from Earth?
Jupiter.
Nope, the moon. Which novel by William Golden was rejected by 21 public?
Lord of the Flies.
Correct. What is the name of Dennis the Menace's elderly neighbor?
Steven,
No, Mr. Wilson. Which superhero did Peter Parker become?
Spider-Man,
Correct. Name the largest body of fresh water in the world.
Pacific Ocean.
No, Lake Superior. Which city in New England is home to the main campus of Harvard University?
Boston,
Close. Cambridge. Very good. Oh, what is the name for a 2-handed Greek jar used traditionally to store wine or oil?
a jug,
An amphora. What alphabet is used when writing in Russian?
Cyrillic,
Yeah, I'll accept that. What is xenophobia?
Fear of people that are different.
No. Fear of strangers. Xenophobia is a fear of what?
Animals.
Yes. In what city in Tibet is known as the Forbidden City?
Time.
Lhasa. In 1991, what mineral resource was widely found in the Lac de Grasse region of the Northwest Territories?
Nickel.
No, diamonds. Of the Brazil nut, the hazelnut, the cashew, and the walnut, which is the only actual nut?
Hazelnut.
Correct. That's our time. All right. Thank you, Groves House. Well done. What was that other alarm? Yeah. Well, someone else's alarm went off. That was pretty good. I'm liking the outfits, though. Looking pretty good. Is that a Kansas City Chiefs jersey? I don't know if I'd be wearing that. Oh, no, 49ers. It hurts my feeling. All right, you boys ready?
Yep. All right.
Ready? Here we go. Of the Brazil nut, the cashew nut, and the walnut, which one is actually a seed?
The walnut.
Wait for your name, please.
Walnut.
It is not the walnut. Although often dyed red, what nut often found in ice cream actually is green?
Pistachio?
Correct. Lester B. Pearson won a Nobel Peace Prize for spearheading the 1956 UN peacekeeping mission in which country?
Rwanda.
No, Egypt. On the Chinese calendar, what year comes after the year of the ox and before the year of the rabbit?
The year of the rat.
No, the year of the tiger. What golfer's first name is really Eldrick?
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods is correct. What is the name of a legal document that describes a company and its stock?
Time.
A prospectus. What animal term refers to a period when stock prices are falling?
Recession.
No, a bear. The lichen, one of a few plants that grows in the Arctic tundra, is not one plant, but a partnership of which two organisms?
Time.
Fungus and algae. What modern country engulfs most of the Roman provinces of Asia?
Time.
Turkey. Name the ocean in which the island of Madagascar is found.
Pacific.
No, the Indian Ocean. What is the official airline code for Los Angeles International Airport?
LAX.
Correct. In Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, what is Frankenstein's first name?
Doctor.
Not doctor, Victor. What is the term for a line segment which intersects the center of a circle?
Diameter.
Is correct. Wait for your name, please. Of Vicioso, Gazpacho, Bouillabaisse, and Borscht, which is the only soup always served hot?
Borscht.
No, Bouillabaisse. Name one of the two car companies that manufactures models called the Sunfire.
Pontiac.
Pontiac is correct. What was the company Nissan formerly called?
Time.
Datsun. In astronomy, what term is applied to a relatively dense but still tenuous mass of interstellar gas or dust?
Dark matter.
No, nebula. Wait for your name, please. What type of tree is susceptible to a Dutch disease?
Oak.
Elm. At what angle above the horizon must the sun be to create a rainbow?
15 degrees.
No, 40 degrees. What type of beverage would I associate with the word pico?
De Janeiro.
No, tea. What number on a roulette wheel is colored green?
0.
Correct. What is the relationship between hockey players Gordie Howe and Mark Howe?
Father and son.
Correct. Sorry. What British general was killed in the Battle of Queenston Heights, in which his forces won during the War of 1812?
Time.
Brock. How many ounces are there in a pound?
16.
Correct. What city is the former capital of the Catalan region of Spain?
Time.
Barcelona. In what country is the city of Turku?
Turkey.
No, Finland. How many horses are there in a polo team?
8.
4. Which country took home the championship of the 1999 Rugby World Cup?
South Africa.
Australia. Washington National Airport in the District of Columbia is also known by what official name?
Ronald Reagan Airport.
That's correct. In which city did Alexander the Great die?
St. Petersburg.
No, Babylon. What African river is the world's 7th longest and 2nd longest in Africa after the Nile?
Congo.
Correct. What name is given to a foreigner in a Spanish-speaking country?
Gringo.
Gringo is correct. Which sea is too salty to support plant and animal life?
Dead Sea.
Sorry?
Dead Sea.
Dead Sea is correct. Wait for your name to be called. He is said to roam the remote regions of the Pacific Northwest. What is the other name for Bigfoot?
Oh, Sasquatch.
Nope, you guys consulted, so that doesn't count. In 1997, it was proposed that what symbol be removed from the Australian flag?
Kangaroo.
No, the Union Jack. In his work with light optics, Newton decided on this Latin term to describe the light phenomena he so frequently observed. What's the term? Spectrum is the word. Spectrum. Thank you, Copeland's House. Good job. Good job. Only 2 more to go. That's good. I like this pace, actually.
Where is this from? Oh. Yes, please.
Mhm. Okay, are we ready? Everyone ready? Everyone ready?
One end.
Here we go. Although Newton made many scientific advances in several fields, he is primarily known for his contributions to physics, which included the 3 laws of
Motion.
correct. What sporting event is referred to as the Fall Classic?
Golf.
No, the World Series. What word means a horn of plenty?
Cornucopia.
A cornucopia is right. In Canada, on which Monday in October has Thanksgiving been celebrated every year since 1957?
The second.
Correct. On or around the 22nd of what month does the autumnal equinox occur?
October.
No, September the 22nd. In which Walter Scott novel is Rebecca of York saved from being burned at the stake for witchcraft by the title character?
The Crucible.
No, Ivanhoe. Aside from psychology, what is the name for the branch of medicine founded by Sigmund Freud in his studies into cerebral palsy and aphasia?
Neurology.
Correct. The prefix gastro usually refers to what human organ?
The intestines.
The stomach. What is the term describing a legislature such as Canada's that has 2 houses?
Bicameral.
Correct. Which office in Canadian government represents the crown?
Time.
Governor General. What animal was found on the Governor General's standard or flag?
The beaver.
No, good guess. The lion. What orchestral player normally sits nearest the conductor?
The chair, I don't know.
The first violin. Francis the Marseillaise features in which piece of music by Tchaikovsky?
The Nutcracker.
No, the 1812 Overture. Which actor starred in Titanic, Blood Diamond, and Revolutionary Road?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Correct. What sport was invented by Dr. James Naismith of Ontario?
Basketball.
Correct. What animal is likely to suffer from a disease called heaves?
A horse.
Correct. According to the Bible, name the mountain on which Noah's Ark came to rest. Mount Ararat. To which country is the dog known as the Great Dane native to?
Denmark.
You'd think so, but it's Germany. In 1994, what object in our solar system was mapped in detail by the NASA Clementine probe?
Mars.
Nope, the moon.
Oh.
What is the last letter of the Greek alphabet?
Omega.
Correct. In which U.S. state is the city of Atlanta?
Georgia.
Correct. What astronomer developed the 3 fundamental laws to explain planetary motion?
Galileo.
No, Kepler. What musician appeared on the first ever Rolling Stones magazine?
Freddie Mercury.
John Lennon. Acadia National Park is not in Canada at all, but it's located in which U.S. state?
New York.
No, Maine. Which ocean was known in ancient times as the Erythraean Sea?
Mediterranean.
Nope, the Indian Ocean. What is the oldest university in Paris?
The University of Paris.
Good guess. Sorbonne. What exotic flowers are grown as a hobby by the fictional detective Nero Wolfe?
Virginia Woolf.
No, the orchid.
Oh.
This title has been used for a book, a film, and a musical. It's set in a Paris opera house. What's the title?
Phantom of the Opera.
Correct. What do the 5 rings in the logo for the Olympic Games represent?
5 continents.
Correct. In which river was Jesus baptized?
The Nile.
No, the River Jordan. What is the cube root of 8?
2.
Correct. In which Oriental country is the Mikado set?
China.
Nope, in Japan. In what city would I find Tivoli Garden?
Paris.
Copenhagen. Which planet in our solar system has 4 planets separating it from the sun and 4 planets farther away?
Venus.
Nope, Jupiter. Of 6,000, 20,000, or 50,000, which is the best estimate of the number of stars that can be seen with the naked eye?
20,000.
Nope, 6,000.
Oh.
Name the Polish astronomer who was harassed because of his correct theory that the sun and not the earth was at the center of the universe.
Galileo.
Copernicus. It is called the Little England of the Caribbean. Which island nation is known by that description?
Haiti.
Good guess, but it's Barbados. Thank you very much, Renfrew House. Good job. Good job.
I love you, Raven. Yeah. Thank you.
Last but not least is Lake's House. Coming up, Lake's House. Appreciate the effort. Layla's in there for the long holidays. Huh?
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy.
Max.
Do you have a Baldwin Mills? Yeah. Maybe 2.
Oh, it's so delayed.
Okay, everyone ready? All right, gents, everyone ready to go? Everyone ready to go? Great. And here we go. In England, the Conservatives were always labeled Tories. So what was the traditional nickname of the Liberals?
Libs.
No, the Whigs. What is the main ore of iron? Hematite. How many gold stars are there on the national flag of China?
5.
Wait for your name, and it's 5. What is the meaning of the word Bible?
Book.
Book is correct. In what sport is the America's Cup contested?
Soccer.
No, sailing. With Canada being second, which Asian nation has the world's lowest population density?
Mongolia.
You got to wait for your name, please. Mongolia is correct. Which automobile manufacturer produces such models as the Phantom and the Silver Cloud? Rolls-Royce. What birth date do Isaac Newton, Peter Tchaikovsky, and Annie Lennox have in common? Christmas Day. Of Cain, Cana, Canaan, or Candor, which according to the Bible was the site of Christ's first miracle? Cana is correct. May 1st, 1931 saw the opening of what edifice important to Manhattan's skyline? Empire State Building. What is the official language of China?
Mandarin.
Correct. What would I call a citizen of Naples?
A Neapolitan.
Correct. What medal is traditionally given on a 50th wedding anniversary?
Diamond.
Nope, gold. In what year were the first modern Olympics held?
1896.
Correct. In inches, what is the diameter of a basketball? The basket of basketball.
20.
Nope, 18. If a doctor examines me for Koplik's spots, what ailment does he think I may be catching?
Skin cancer.
Measles. I'll name a famous battle in history, and you tell me the name of the war in which the battle was fought. The Battle of New Orleans. The War of 1812. The Battle of the Somme.
World War One.
Correct. And finally, the Battle of Britain.
World War II.
Correct. In 1953, Winston Churchill won what major international prize?
Nobel Peace.
No, the Nobel Prize for Literature. Which former hockey team drafted Eric Lindros? The Quebec Nordiques. They shared the same nickname or name, an actor who performs in an exaggerated style and an amateur radio operator. What are they called?
Mr. Bean.
No, a ham. Which two structures make up the human central nervous system? The brain and the spinal cord. What war's last day, as dictated by the Treaty of Vereeniging, was on May the 31st of 1902? The Boer War. What is the name of the slowest moving mammal?
Sloth.
Correct. What breed of dog is most often used in Canada as a police dog?
German Shepherd.
Correct. What is the name for a baby kangaroo?
Joey.
Correct. In which city would I find the world's largest zoo?
San Diego.
Correct. Who was president when Alaska became a state?
Donald Trump.
No. Dwight Eisenhower. What is the second book of Tolkien's Lord of the Rings trilogy?
Two Towers.
Correct. The Heisman Trophy awarded each year acknowledges what?
The most valuable college football player.
Correct. The object of what game is to peg 121 points?
Time.
I'll accept it.
Darts.
No, cribbage. In which provincial capital of today was Louis Riel executed in 1885?
Manitoba.
Regina. On a weather map, what line connects places having the same atmospheric pressure at a given elevation?
Time.
Isobars. What famous disaster site is on an island in the Sunda Strait between Java and Sumatra?
Krakoa.
Krakatoa is correct. Well done. Good job, Lakes. Good finish. Well done, boys.
Come on now. Did we win?
Those the results? Okay, I'll read them out if you got. Are you going to post them up?
He's posting them up.
Oh, great. So. Yeah, we're running for. You got to show it? Okay. Should I announce them or do you want to show them? Yeah, go to graphic. That's good so everyone can see. And so I think for those of you who are still listening, they're about to put the results up on the screen. So I don't know. It's going to be there in just a moment. So pay attention. And there we go. It looks like, is that Lonsdale's in first?
Yep.
22 for Lonsdale's. And then it's 21 for, is that Groves? And 20 for Duxbury. So Duxbury top 3. Well done, Ducks.
So, no, there's 220. There's a 22. There's 221s.
No, but that's Stanton. And then we've got Lakes House with 16. Well done, Lakes House. Yeah, well done. Well done, everyone. So well done to Lonsdale's as the champs.
We're an academic house.
Second place, Groves. Third place, Duxbury. There's your top 3. Well done. Well done to the top 3. Reach for the top for this year. I hope you've enjoyed it. We sure have. Have a good night, everyone.
Well